Welcome to Read Aloud with Raa Raa. Raa Raa story time is a fun time. Subscribe and don't miss the stories. The story of a little frog. Story written by Raa Raa. Illustration Vignesh Saravanan. Editing Vignesh Govindaraj. In a pond near a mountain, there lived a family of frogs. Mama Frog used to tell stories to her 3 frog sons. One day, she told them a scary story about the nearby mountain. We hear that there are insects at the top of this mountain. I would love to go there and have a feast. But your father and his friends say that the mountain is hard to climb. We will get tired and die on the way. So I have not gone there. Mama Frog intended to scare her sons. Yet one day the eldest frog told his siblings, "I'm fed up with what we get in this pond. I want to eat the insects on the mountain." The second frog refuted, No, we should listen to Mama and others. They say it is dangerous and that we should not go there. The youngest frog said, Why not? No frogs have gone there. Is it dangerous? Maybe the story was created by scaredy or lazy frogs. We must learn to fight danger, not avoid it. The eldest frog, who had initially shown interest, stepped back. I'm keen, but my friends too share scary stories, so it's better not to go. The young frog wondered aloud. How can you know whether a fruit is sweet or sour without tasting it? How can you say that the mountain is dangerous without climbing it? He seemed determined. The next morning, when the 3 frogs and their friends reached the mountainside, the young frog said, I'm going to climb the mountain today. Who all are joining me? None of us are coming, the friend frog said in chorus. It's dangerous, you will die. The eldest frog pleaded, Please don't go. It will be impossible for you. You will die of exhaustion. The young frog replied, Brother, I understand your concern and affection for me, but it is bad to conclude that something is impossible without even trying. Let me try my best and see. As the young frog started to climb the mountain, all the frogs around him yelled, Don't go, you will die. It is impossible. He just smiled at them and continued the climb. Hours later, the sun was about to set. Nobody could hear or see the young frog. One frog said, I told you, this is impossible. He's not going to come back. Let's go home. While some frogs returned to the pond, the eldest frog waited there with friends. He was dejected. What would he tell Mama about his brother? Suddenly, a croaking sound burst in from the mountain. The young frog touched towards them. He was panting and struggling to breathe. The poor fellow is exhausted and going to die, the other frogs thought. The young frog was breathing heavily. Oh my God, I ate a lot of insects. I ate too much that I got tired of eating. I am unable to walk, he said excitedly. The frogs were amused and amazed. The young frog continued, Also, I thought I will fetch a few insects for all of you. So I took a large leaf to sack the insects. After a while, it became difficult to carry the sack. So I left it behind there. He pointed in the direction of the mountain. The eldest frog and his buddies quickly hopped to the place and brought the leaf sack. The young frog was the hero of the day. He gave a speech. Yes, it was hard to climb and the journey was tiring. But the bigger obstacle was your discouragement. I had to first turn a deaf ear to your comments. Then I used your discouraging words to climb the mountain. Seeing the puzzled look of his frog friends, the young frog explained, I learned to see your words as a challenge to me rather than a warning. So, whenever I felt tired, your words urged me to not give up. They helped me to reach the mountain top. All the frogs laughed and feasted on the insects. Thereafter, the frogs routinely climbed the mountain. One day, the young frog took his mama frog to the mountain top. Children, don't give up easily.